Well, hello everyone in ECE third year, section 2 and section 4. Welcome to this fabulous and final podcast for your group. We will be covering the weeks of March 12th, March 19th, and March 26th, 2018. We have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. If you have not already done so, please go and get your agenda or your calendar or your phone or your piece of paper where you are writing down all of your assignments. And let's see what you have on the go for the week of March 12th. All right, the first thing is that in your school age course, you will be presenting your long-term project. So that's on Monday, March 12th. In Intro to Admin, you are asked to please read chapter 16 for that week. In Inclusion, you have an in-class assignment on Tuesday the 13th of March and another one on Wednesday the 14th of March. And then on Thursday the 15th of March, you have an in-class assignment in Intro to Admin. Your marketing assignment is due that day on Thursday the 15th of March. And that will be the day you will be doing your final presentation. Yay! And then on Friday in your school age course, your comparison assignment is due. So that's Friday, March 16th. All right, before we move on, I have some wonderful photos to share with you of the recent event where you welcomed the people from the West Montreal Centre and organized some activities for them. So here you can see some great photos of those people and those activities. Here's some of the karaoke action. I heard that from my office. That sounded amazing. Some of the tabletop activities. Here is a special painter creating his art, and we can see it in a few steps and stages there. Some of the drawings, and then some of the people hard at work making their bracelets, I think, there, and then another artist here. He worked so hard on that drawing of all the colors. All right, so now we are looking at the... No, we're not looking at what you have for schoolwork for the week of March 19th, because it is, of course, spring break. Yay, spring break. So because it's spring break, there is a sun, and there is a person dancing, and there is, for some incomprehensible reason, a unicorn, and spring break. Yay! So I've got out my Hawaiian necklaces and my maracas. Spring break, spring break. Yahoo! Spring break. So, on behalf of all your teachers here at Vanier College, I would like to wish you a fabulous and fun spring break. Play safe, come back alive, but get some sleep, try and rest and relax. You deserve it. You have worked hard in this intensive part of your last semester here. So enjoy your spring break. But then at a certain point, spring break ends. So we put away the maracas, we take off the Hawaiian necklaces, and we get back down to work. And so the first thing that I need to bring to your attention is that in your collaborative relationships course on Monday, March 26th, your information board is due in that class. Remember that every one of you will have the chance to collaborate in assessing your own participation mark and those of others. So it is very important to be present on March 26th in collaborative relationships. All right, just a reminder that whatever it might say on Omnivox, still on Tuesday, March 27th, we are back to a Tuesday schedule. That is the makeup day for the snow day that we had earlier in the semester. I know some of your teachers are making special arrangements for classes on that day, but officially there is school that day. It is the makeup day, regular Tuesday schedule on March 27th. And then the last thing I will bring to your attention after you start Practicum 3 on the 28th and the 29th of March is that on Friday the 30th, there is no school. School is closed, so no Practicum for you. And there's also no school on the following Monday, so keep that in mind. All right, your collaborative relationships course will continue, and so there are 3 more assignments that I will draw to your attention there. On April 9th, Your Collaboration for a Cause assignment is due. That sounds very interesting, worth 25% of your final grade. And you will be presenting that assignment to your peers either on the 9th, Monday the 9th, or Monday, April 16th. And Fiona will tell you which day you are presenting. And then your final in-class assignment for collaborative relationships will be on Monday, April 24th, worth 5% of your final grade. All right, 2 more things. Firstly, I have a special message from 2 of your fellow students.
Hi, I'm Lulu, and this is Ashley, and we're part of the Germany exchange students. On April 9th, starting at 2 o'clock, we're having a bake sale. You can participate by either helping us bake or also by buying the food from us, by buying the cupcakes and everything that we're going to bake. If you would like some more information, you could contact either Ashley or I.
And where will this bake sale be held, Ralu?
Good question, Mary. The bake sale will be held in the Jake's Cafeteria over there, the other building.
Yes, so on Monday, April 9th, Ralu and Ashley will be raising money for their trip to Germany, having a bake sale in Jake's Mall starting at 2 p.m. on Monday, April 9th. So bake some baked goods so they can sell, and then buy back those baked goods so those guys can go to Germany. All right, last thing is that if everything goes according to plan, you will be graduating from ECE in a couple of months. And so if you would like to get involved in organizing any of the grad events or in ordering any of the special grad clothing, please speak to your grad committee. From what I understand, the members of the grad committee are Robin and Pamela. So please talk to them if you have any ideas or questions or would like more information. That is it for this final podcast for you guys. It has been a pleasure to create these podcasts for you. I've enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed them. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks. Bye.